Hey, this is Wolf from Armoury-Terrain, and today we're going to look at some very quick fur shoulders. We're not looking at the big fur capes. IKEA does a very good tutorial for that, as does Tamwise Travels, and I think Larp as well. All we're looking at are the fur shoulders. Now the fur sits on the shoulders because it doesn't pick up ice and frost from the mouth as you breathe out, and it keeps the face nice and warm. So my volunteer here is getting the fur today, and this piece is way too big for just shoulders. So what I'm going to do is turn it over and work out that I need about that much, and then give it a trim. Okay, whenever you're cutting sheepskin, or furs for that matter, always turn them face down so you've got the leather side up, and then with a sharp knife, know where you're cutting from, which I do, and then run the knife along it. If you try and cut it with scissors or shears, or cut from the other side, what happens is you end up with loose fur pretty much everywhere. But this way, nice clean cut. Okay, so my knife's not quite sharp enough and it didn't cut cleanly in one pass, but pretty much did. Means that when I pick this piece up, I don't lose a whole lot of fluff. Most of it's still attached. Okay, so this is a piece I'm not using. I'm keeping that for another project. So I now have a piece shaped like this. Shaped like this isn't much use to me. So the next step is to take a piece out of the middle. And to do that, you fold it in half, knowing how big your subject's neck is, and you carefully cut into it. Now, most of my cutting problems from before were that I was not cutting on the right angle. So now that I know where I am, I can see and just run my knife around to get a nice symmetrical cut. What also could work well, of course, is to get a pen and mark it down first, but I've done so many of these over the last couple of months that I'm pretty much doing them on instinct by now. Now I have this piece cut out of it. Makes a great beard, don't you think? No? Okay, maybe a sporran patch. But that, once I shake the loose fur off, and get my assistant back. So my next step is to now straighten out this V part here so it's straight, and then I'm going to put some press studs on it, and it'll make some really nice fur shoulders. Well, here we are again with the fur shoulders. Now what I've done is I've used some contact adhesive to glue this leather on front and back, and yes, I know it would be stronger to stitch, but with the strength of the sheepskin, it doesn't stitch very well anyway. So we have two pieces of leather added with some snaps, which means it goes around the neck, and then do you want to snap that together for me? And then it sits like this, and you should have, it sits more towards the centre, like that, and yes, you now have fur shoulders. Congratulations. Right, now for the next set of them. At the end of the fur building, and I've got my shoulders, and Alessandra's got her shoulders, and Dance and Dragon's got her shoulders, so here we are. all furry together. This is Wolf saying, go out and make something.